Hi guys and welcome to another game review brought to you by DaMobileMob. My name is Dr. Jekyll and today's game I'll be presenting is the long announced and long awaited Angry Birds 2. It's been out for only a day now, but it already has taken the lead in the iOS charts. Everything else also would have been a surprise, given the huge community and the financial scope which they have. Most of you have probably grown up with Angry Birds just like me. It was released first back in 2009. Since then they have published more than 12 versions and it was downloaded more than 2 billion times, which makes it the highest downloaded freemium series of all games ever. This time they've decided to call it Angry Birds 2. When asked about what justifies the sequel status, Patrick Liu, the chief creative director of Rovio, said that they felt that the step forward as concerns the graphics and the gameplay was just so huge that they felt they had to give it a new sequel status. I'm very excited to find out with you if this is justified or if maybe it is more of a merchandising stunt. Alright then, let's dive right into the game. There we go. And if this seems familiar to you now, yes, the gameplay is just the same as in all the versions before. The aim is to shoot the bird into the pig's defenses, so to make them collapse and let the pigs explode. You do so by pulling back the slingshot. Me, in my case, I take my left thumb, and as soon as you release the finger, the bird will follow the flight trajectory as indicated by the white dots. Let's go. So what? Why is it not collapsing? It just hangs in the air. I don't get it. Well, probably I should have gone for the blue bird immediately, because each of the birds has some special power. The blue one, for example, is good against ice. It can split into 3 as well. You see, that worked immediately. The yellow one is good against wood, and the red one can give off shockwaves, which is good to make huge constructions collapse altogether. Right then, let's go for the blue one and try to go for the base of this defense. That worked well, as I imagined. You see how much effort they put into the graphics. Sparkling, exploding, lights, particles, just everywhere you look, something moves. To be honest, sometimes it feels even a little bit overcrowded, but probably I just have to get used to it. The levels are beautifully made, I have to give them that. Well, oh no, I should have taken the blue one, but let's try to push it over with a shockwave. Yes, that worked fine as well. So by now you probably wonder, what about the big step forward which Chief Creative Director Patrick Liu talked about? Well, as concerns the graphics, I definitely agree with him. They put lots of effort into that. I don't think I've seen a game which comes close to that detailed graphic. so many nice effects, sparkling everywhere, things flying through the air. You really have the feeling as if the whole scenery is alive. But, and this is a huge but, apart from that, there is no evolvement at all. Well, in fact there is, but into the wrong direction. I think it rather presents a step backwards, to be honest. The reasons are twofold. For once, they changed the animation of the flight trajectory. In earlier versions you wouldn't have this white dotted line, so you didn't know where exactly your bird will go until you released it. Now you already know where it'll end up, which makes it unnecessary to develop skills and to get a feeling for how to fine-tune the slingshot. And that's what it was all about for me in the earlier versions. I still remember how I tried over and over again the same level until I finally got the bird into the right point to make the defense collapse. This I find rather boring now, since this is no longer given. Apart from that, you probably don't want to have to repeat the levels over and over again, because each time you do not succeed, you lose a life. And this means that at one point you'll have to stop playing, because in total you only have five hearts, 5 lives. Unless you invest in virtual currency, which will allow you to refill your lives and to buy new birds. This, of course, will disappoint most of you. It also disappointed me because it really restricts the gameplay. It leaves the bad taste of a game trying to get the most out of a brand which obviously already passed its zenith. It seems kind of desperate, and I cannot understand why Rovio took this move. I think it'll leave lots of disappointed fans. The monetization model which they had before much better suited the game. It allowed you to play the levels as often as you want, whenever you want, and still gave them the possibility to make some money. Well, that's about it. You know how it goes. If you liked our video, we'd be happy for a thumbs up. Follow us, share us, give us feedback, and tune in for the next game review, which will come soon. Have a nice weekend, and